what students should avoid doing when they first come to Canada?
Okay, I'm going to answer this question by focusing on what they must do. Okay, so first of all, and I'm going to speak to the camera so that directly to the students. First of all, decide whether permanent residence is important to you. And if it is important to you, then make sure that you take precautions in the following. Number one, study in a publicly funded institution. Refer to the Student Herald list, and you will have the list up very soon, I think. Number two, do not provide any false information when you apply for your study permit. Your future permanent residence application could be at stake. Many students make the silly mistake of giving some false information in your study permit application without realizing that a temporary resident visa can pass, but when it comes to permanent residence, you have to substantiate it, and it becomes difficult. So have a very clean process for a visa application, and always keep a copy of that document. Number three, identify the right type of course and also the location of study which could be favorable towards your permanent residence approach. A lot of the stuff the student can learn by just watching our interview here. We have covered a lot of topics. You can also come for the Student Herald free webinar, which will take place once every month. Okay. Number four, have your documents like birth certificates, among other things, ready for your permanent residence application so that submissions are not delayed when you are ready to apply. Number five, if taking a diploma, take a course which the student can manage easily so that they have time to work the 20 hours a week during their study period. Don't take a course which is tough, which will not give you time to work and which could also give you a failure rate. Okay, taking tough courses may lead to failure in the course, leading to non-entitlement of the post-study work permit. Okay, don't take that risk. Number six, work experience leads to permanent residency and settlement. Don't forget that. Focus, in addition to your study, focus on your work in Canada. Number seven, once in Canada, don't forget to attend the Student Herald seminars in Canada for in Canada residents so that you can keep yourself up to date on immigration regulations. Number eight, for more precautions, visit the Student Herald page, because we are only addressing some of the challenges here. There could be more, there could be new challenges which will be posted on the Student Herald page, the studentherald.com/student.
Awesome, yeah, and as I mentioned before, the Student Herald does conduct monthly seminars in Canada, which are free when you're in Canada, and they update students on the immigration rules and the regulations, so that's also a different way to get updated. So yeah, just take a look at our website for that as well if you are in Canada right now. Right, and could you give us an example of, or tell us about exclusive programs that are offered by agents?
Okay. Many students may not know that there are exclusive programs offered by your local agents. Okay, because these programs are set up by the institution in Canada for that particular agent based on the agent request. We don't consider such programs to be a Canadian program because you pay for those programs in your local currency, not in Canadian dollars. All the students in the class which you come to attend are students from your home country, and you don't earn any tax credits by paying for such programs in a foreign country. For Canada, it's a foreign country. I personally don't recommend participating in an agent's own course because I don't see the reason why you should come all the way to Canada and study in a classroom filled with your own neighbors or people from your own home country. One of the reasons for studying in Canada is to have an international feel and friends from different countries, including Canadians. You are likely to improve your English, which is beneficial for your permanent residence application later on. Also, any fees you pay to the company outside Canada is non-eligible for tax credits in Canada. A student loses a lot of money in tax credits for education expense. When studying in Canada, try your best to study in a Canadian course by by paying Canadian dollars and thereby benefit from the benefits of such an education. Try not to study in Canada in a foreign agent's course. Okay, so be careful. If you're paying money in your local currency and not in Canadian dollars, and you're getting a receipt from a agent overseas, it is a foreign agent's course.
Yes, and yeah, so from what you said, I can clearly see that there's one major financial benefit of taking a Canadian course over the agent's course. Now, are there any other financial benefits involved in it as well? Or?
Financially, one of the major benefits a student gets while studying in Canada are the tax credits. Okay, there are several benefits in taking a Canadian course instead of an agent course. There are several benefits. We have discussed some of them, but let me revisit the financial benefit of taking the Canadian course and paying your fees in Canadian dollars. Every year, the Canadian institution will issue a tax receipt for claiming your tax refund for the tuition fees you have paid. You will not get this tax receipt when you pay your fees in foreign currency to a foreign agent. Okay, so this is something you may want to keep in mind. Any agent outside Canada is considered a foreign agent. Students can obtain a handsome refund in tax credits by studying at a Canadian course in a Canadian course in Canada. Thank you.
So the tax benefits that you're just talking about, if you want to go take a look at them, they're actually posted on the Student Herald website. I believe it's the studentherald.com/tax. So if you go into that, you'll be able to see the latest document from the Canada Revenue Agency regarding those tax benefits.
Very good.
Now, you were just talking about the agent-specific courses and the Canadian courses. How can students differentiate between what an agent-specific course is? So when they're looking to pick their courses, how do they avoid doing that?
Okay, extremely easy. Okay, when you obtain admissions in a Canadian institution, you pay the fees to the Canadian educational institution directly after going to your bank in your home country and transferring the money from your local currency to the in Canadian dollars and paying directly to the Canadian institution. Now, if you are paying any fees outside Canadian dollars or to anybody else other than the Canadian institution, then you are taking an agent's course and not a Canadian course. Also, the fee payment receipt must be from the Canadian institution. If you are obtaining a receipt or a payment voucher, it must be from the Canadian educational institution and not from the agent or any other party outside Canada. Keep this in mind. You will save yourself a lot of trouble.
Now, if you are in doubt about a course, just post a question about it, and definitely at the Student Herald, we'll be glad to take a look at it and help you out. So the link again is this www.thestudentherald.com/student.